Well, we'll look back at the playoff game. Just, we were excited. I thought we had a good week of preparation. I thought the open weeks were good for us. Our team got healthier, and, we really got off to a good start in the game. Defensively, we get a 3-and-out and get good field position. Obviously, we want to make the kick in the first drive to get up to a lead, but stop them again and then go up 7-0. And really played a pretty good first half with the exception of one explosive play on defense. And, we felt good going into halftime, came out second half, knew the first score is always important, did that. And, the game was going. We felt like we were in control of the game and just really lost the momentum with extending. We had 2 penalties all night, and one of them extended a drive. And it obviously changed the course of the game because we gave up a score after that. And really lost the momentum. Got a little bit back when we had a mishap on special teams, get a punt blocked, and our defense held to hold them to a field goal, which was a little momentum boost for us, but just didn't make momentum plays. And then you got to give Richmond credit. They're a good football team, and the young man that made the catch to set up their last score, that's a pretty good play, outstanding play by them. But, it was kind of a different feel in the locker room. We haven't had that much this year. We lost a lead late, and we're unable to make a play late to win a game. So our guys were pretty hurt, stunned, and we got to learn from this. If we approach it the right way, I think we can learn from this. And we've had our postseason meetings now individually, and our guys are motivated to move forward, and we need to get over it and move forward.
What's your maybe primary focuses here as you hit kind of this off-season or recruiting season?
Well, we definitely got to improve our roster. I think, it's always important to have good depth at quarterback. We feel, Keaton's got one more year, and when he's in there, we're a different football team than when he's not. So we got to really work hard at developing depth at quarterback, and we have one commitment there already out of high school, and that we feel like that's a good commitment. And then offensive line, we got to get better and more consistent. We really get, to play the way we want to play, we got to be really tough and physical up there. And we didn't feel we were consistent enough throughout this season for the way we want to play football. Defensively, we got to be better in the back row. Too many explosive plays. We pride ourselves in stopping the run, but when you do that, teams are going to play against us like we've seen a lot this year. They're going to, protect the passer with as many guys they can and try to get a one-on-one matchup. And so those are the focus as we move forward. We're always going to recruit all positions, but I would say, as far as development and focus, we got to do the front row on offense and the back row on defense.
Now that you've been a playoff team, do you feel like, have you seen that that's opened any doors in recruiting? That just seems like a next step that you can kind of write about.
Well, it helps you. The exposure helps you. I think, if you look at the crowds we had this year, the atmosphere in the Alaris Center, when you have young men visit with their families, that helps you. All those things give you momentum in recruiting, but it's still hard work. You still got to find the right guy, and everybody else is recruiting too. That's what makes recruiting difficult. If nobody else was, it'd be kind of easy. You go pick out the guy you want, and the guys in Alabama are probably the only guys that get to do that. And the rest of us got to go find and really compete in recruiting. It's competitive, but it helps. No doubt it helps.
What's your red shirt this year? You gain a lot of experience, a lot of confidence, seeing what happened with the guys that played?
Well, there's no question the experience helps us. I think when you look at teams that are in the playoffs year after year, you can see how it helps them because you extend your season, you have more individual work. We had an open week where we could give young guys more reps. They experience the atmosphere. They experience all those things help you. And we wanted our guys, we could only dress 60, but we had our guys experience the whole week as much as we were allowed to do because we think that that's valuable experience as we move forward.
What's the timeline here for medical red shirts as you have a couple guys, Georges and Arnell, that you'd like to find out what happens?
Yeah, I think we just, as a matter of fact, talked about that this morning with our compliance, and we'd like to know something by the middle of January. So we're going to get our end of it done as quickly as we can. You know, there's paperwork to do, and we're hopeful that we can get that done. But, you know, there's no guarantees on these. But we'd like to know before signing day because it's going to affect how we recruit and how we move forward.
What does it do for a team to have success in going forward and knowing that you had the success last year and then obviously optimistic about the upcoming season?
Yeah, it helps you unless you get complacent. You know, if you use it as a good building block and move to the future with knowing, hey, the reasons you had success or positive results, it'll help you. But if you get complacent, it didn't help you one bit. You know, and that's the one thing that, you know, we hope, we want expectations for our program to be changed. You know, within the building, we have high expectations. Now I think we have a few more outside the building, but we're sure, you know, getting a lot of pats on the back for not advancing in the playoffs. That's not healthy for us because we have a bigger vision for our program. And so if we approach it the right way, I think it can be very helpful.
There was your mantra last year coming into this year was leave no doubt. Have you guys selected anything going forward?
No, you know, really that was marketing guys that suggested that. We go day by day. I mean, one day at a time. We don't want to look too far ahead, but I like the marketing guys. I thought it was a pretty cool deal, and you can really play off it when things go the right way. But, you know, but we're going to take it one day at a time, and right now we encourage our guys to have a good finish to the semester. We take a lot of pride in our academics here. That's important for us. You know, we getting some workouts in this week, and then our guys will be home for about 4 weeks. We have the longest holiday break out of any university. So we got to get our guys working because on January 10th, when we start our winter training, they got to be ready to go because we got to really have a good winter season, and then that heads us into the spring.
What can you say about the fans, which you had one of the top finishes in Alerus history this year?
That was awesome. You know, to see it grow and to see some of our crowds this year is really pleasing. Now we want the building full. You know, we aren't quitting until that place is filled up. That's what we would like to see, and we think we can do that by playing hard and creating that atmosphere. But Saturday, if you're in that building, it was an awesome atmosphere. I mean, and the crowd was really into the game, and it helped us. You know, it helped us to be at home, and it's just. That was one thing that was a little disappointing, that our crowd couldn't experience a lot of excitement at the end of the game because it got really quiet, and you want to avoid that. But, you know, as we move forward, I think that's really important. And once again, in recruiting and the marketing of our program, all the people are out there. And, you know, we had great following here at UND, as the guys that were out in New York saw, and we understand that part of it. But I think if we aren't out there, the building is full because there were a lot of people that may have, you know, been at the Alerus Center.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.